Today, we're deconstructing one of the most iconic pieces of engineering in comic book history. It's a question fans have kicked around for decades, and the answer? Well, it's a total masterclass in character design. So the big question, how are the tentacles of Dr. Octopus arranged? And yeah, at first glance, it seems pretty simple, but the way Doc Ock's tentacles are set up is a super deliberate piece of engineering that pretty much defines his entire character. It's not just about where the arms are, it's about what that arrangement lets him do.
So to really get it, we've got to understand the machine itself. We need to break this whole incredible apparatus down into its core parts to see how everything clicks together.
Okay, the absolute foundation of the whole system is the harness. Now this is way more than just a fancy backpack. You gotta think of it as a second mechanical spine. It's the central hub that links the mind of Otto Octavius to the sheer power of his machine.
And next, of course, you've got the arms themselves. These 4 tentacles are the main event. They're forged from a special titanium alloy, which makes them this perfect blend of just brutal force and incredible precision. I mean, they can crush solid steel just as easily as they can handle a delicate little test tube.
And right at the end of each of those arms, you find the pincers. These are basically the hands of the whole operation. And that 3-prong design, that's the key to their versatility. It's what lets him do the most delicate scientific work one minute and then pull off the most devastating attacks the next. So, we've got the hardware, right? An absolutely incredible piece of engineering. But that kind of brings up a huge question. How does one human mind possibly control 4 powerful, independent limbs all at once?
You can just forget about any kind of normal controls. There's no complicated joystick setup, he's not typing on a keyboard, no voice commands. The real solution is way more elegant, and frankly, a lot more terrifying.
The control is telepathic. The arms are literally a direct extension of Dr. Octavius's will. They move as seamlessly and as intuitively as his own arms and legs. The machine isn't just connected to him, it's completely fused with his mind.
This whole process, from thought to action, is practically instant, and it happens in 4 basic steps. First, Octavius just thinks of something he wants to do, crush that wall. That thought becomes a brainwave that gets transmitted by a neural interface. Then the computer in the harness decodes that signal, and finally, the arms execute the command. It's a perfect, seamless loop.
Okay, so we've got the components, we've got the mind control interface. Now we can finally put it all together and see how the specific arrangement of the arms creates this symphony of steel.
And this is where you really see the genius of the design. The arms aren't just 4 identical limbs, they're specialized. The upper pair? Those act as his primary arms. He uses them for combat, for lifting, for interacting with stuff. The lower pair, though, they function like his legs, giving him unbelievably fast movement, letting him climb anything and even propelling him through the air. This 2/2 setup gives him a level of versatility that it's off the charts. He can literally be fighting an opponent with his upper arms while his lower arms are scaling a building. He can be doing delicate lab work while bracing himself from an explosion. It allows him to be a fighter, a builder, and a scientist all at the exact same time.
So why has this design lasted for more than half a century? Why is it so timeless? Because it's about so much more than just a powerful machine. It's about what that machine represents.
I mean, the silhouette is just unmistakable. The arrangement of those 4 arms creates this unforgettable, almost spider-like shape that perfectly sums up the character's whole deal. A brilliant, almost fragile human mind trapped inside and in total command of a monstrous, inhuman body that he built himself.
And all of this leads to one final, really crucial thought. Over the years, the line between the man and the machine has gotten, pretty blurry. The arms have influenced his mind just as much as his mind has controlled them. So, we're left with this question. Are the arms just a tool he's using? Or, after all this time, have they become the true Dr. Octopus?